It is 2 in the morning. The smoke alarm screams, and you have about 2 minutes to live. Not 2 minutes to pack, not 2 minutes to think, 2 minutes to be outside. Because modern house fires are nothing like the ones your grandparents faced. 40 years ago, you had around 17 minutes to escape a burning room. Today, you have 3. Everything in your home is now made of plastic and synthetic foam. It burns hotter and faster. Which means the advice most people carry in their heads is dangerously out of date. These are 13 things that decide whether you walk out of a house fire or you do not. But first, the single most important fact. Fire is almost never what kills people. Roughly 3 out of 4 fire deaths are caused by smoke, not by flames. Modern smoke is thick, black, and full of poison. A few breaths can knock you unconscious. That is why so many victims are found in bed or just a few steps from a door. They never burned, they simply breathed. So everything now is about air and about doors. Number 1, sleep with your bedroom door closed every single night. This one tip saves more lives than almost anything else, and almost nobody does it. Firefighters have tested this over and over. A closed door is a shield. In a room with an open door, temperatures can pass 1,000 degrees. In the identical room next door, with the door closed, it stayed under 100. Same fire, same house, one door, that is the difference between surviving and not. A closed door also blocks the smoke, which, as we said, is the thing that actually kills. So tonight, close it. It costs nothing, and it buys you minutes you do not currently have. Number 2, when the alarm goes, get out. Do not gather anything. No laptop, no photos, no wallet. People die every year going back for objects. In 3 minutes, there is time to leave or time to pack. There is not time for both. Number 3, before you open any door, feel it with the back of your hand. Use the back of your hand, never your palm. If it burns you, your palm may reflexively grip. A burned palm means you cannot climb, cannot crawl, cannot open your escape window. Also touch the door handle and the gap at the top of the door, where heat gathers first. Number 4, if the door is hot, do not open it. Use your second way out. Opening a hot door feeds the fire a huge rush of oxygen, and it can explode into the room. That sudden burst has killed people who were seconds from escaping, so test first always. Number 5, get low and crawl. The air near the floor is the air that keeps you alive. Smoke rises, so it fills a room from the ceiling downward, leaving a thin, clear layer below. Standing up in a smoke-filled room can knock you out in a couple of breaths. Crawl on your hands and knees. Keep your head low and move toward your exit. Number 6, do not stand up to run even if the exit is close. Panic makes people leap to their feet in the final meters. That is often the fatal mistake. Stay low all the way out. The clean air layer follows you right to the door. Number 7, never ever hide, and make sure your children know this. Children instinctively hide from danger. In a fire, they hide in closets and under beds. Firefighters find them there. Teach kids that firefighters are friends and to shout out. Let them see firefighting gear so it does not frighten them. A mask and tank looks like a monster. Number 8, close every door behind you as you escape. Each closed door slows the fire, starves it of oxygen, and protects whoever is still inside. It takes half a second, and it can buy the person behind you several extra minutes. Number 9, know 2 ways out of every single room before you ever need them. The door is exit 1. A window is almost always exit 2. Check that it actually opens. Painted shut windows and security bars have trapped entire families. Test them this week. Number 10. Pick a meeting point outside and make sure everyone knows it. A tree, a lamppost, a neighbor's driveway, somewhere clear of the building. This is what stops someone running back inside to look for a person who is already safe. Number 11. Never go back inside. Not for a person, not for a pet, not for anything. Firefighters are trained and equipped for exactly this. You are not, and you will not help. Tell them who is missing and where they sleep. That information saves lives. You do not. Number 12. If you become trapped, you are not out of options. Close the door and stuff towels, clothes, or bedding into the gap along the bottom. Go to the window, open it, and make yourself impossible to miss. Wave something bright, use a phone light and shout. Then stay at the window for air. Call emergency services and tell them exactly which room you are in. They will come to you. Number 13. Working smoke alarms on every level, tested every month. A home with working alarms roughly halves your risk of dying in a fire. Half. And most fire deaths happen in homes where the alarm was missing, dead, or removed. People pull the battery because it chirps or goes off while cooking. Then they forget. Test them on the first of every month. It takes 10 seconds, and it is the cheapest insurance there is. So those are the 13. But there is one more thing almost nobody has ever done. Actually practicing it. Walking the route in the dark with your eyes closed. Because in real smoke you cannot see. Not a little, you cannot see your own hands. Firefighters describe it as moving through solid black. Familiar rooms become a maze. So people who have physically walked their escape route can do it blind. Everyone else panics. It takes 5 minutes once. Do it this weekend with everyone who lives with you. Now let's talk about why modern fires are so brutally fast, because it explains everything. Older homes were full of solid wood, cotton, and wool. They burned slowly and predictably. Today, your sofa, mattress, carpet, and curtains are essentially solid petroleum products. They ignite fast, release enormous heat, and produce that thick black poisonous smoke. Open-plan homes make it worse, because there are no doors to stop the fire spreading. Which loops us right back to tip number 1. Close the door. It is the whole strategy. Firefighters have a campaign built entirely around this one habit. Close before you doze. They have seen too many rooms where the only survivor was behind a closed door. So if you remember nothing else from this video, remember these 3 things. Close your door at night, get low and get out, and never ever go back inside. Everything else is detail. Those 3 habits carry most of the survival odds. Now here is the question for the comments, and please be honest with us. Do you sleep with your bedroom door open or closed? Most people say open. And when did you last test your smoke alarm? If you cannot remember, that is your answer. Go and press the button tonight, then close the door. That is 2 minutes of your life. Send this to the person you live with, because a plan only works if everyone knows it. We have taken you to the bottom of the ocean, into a black hole, and into a sinking car. But this is the one that could genuinely happen tonight, while you are asleep. So keep it simple. Close before you doze, get low, get out, stay out. Stay safe, test that alarm, and we will see you on the next one. Subscribe before you sleep.